Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. Episode 27. It is Thursday, the 25th of summer. It is storming outside, so we won't need to water crops. And it's going to storm again tomorrow, so that's good. Not that we have... Uh, I mean, we're getting close to the point where we won't need to water that many crops anyway because we're not planting more as we harvest the final time or whatever. But it's also a very good luck day today, which I'm thinking maybe we go mining, take advantage of that. Living off the land. Fall's almost here. It's arguably the most lucrative season for farmers, so make sure you're saving some money to buy new seeds. If you haven't upgraded your watering can by now, it's probably a good idea. Um, and he's kind of right, but at the same time, I think I've talked about this before. Upgrading to steel on the watering can is not a huge deal for me. I mean, it does help me be more efficient, so it's actually probably not a bad idea. Since it's going to rain today and tomorrow, why don't we do that? It'll cost me $5,000. That'll still leave me around 10,000, which is good enough. I like it. I'm sold, Mr. Living Off the Land man. Thanks for the great idea. Willie sent us a recipe for chowder. It's important that the fish is fresh. So, is it though? Like, in this game, is it really important? All right, to Farmer Evan. My knee's acting up again, and you know what helps? Rubbing that darn thing with hot pepper. Trouble is, my supplies run dry. If you've got one to spare, I'd be much obliged. So George wants a hot pepper. We can do that. Wait, here's what I wanted to do. Boom. Do that. I don't need that mussel, so just go ahead and sell it. Why is this not playing? I guess maybe it doesn't play in the rain? You get the rain sound instead of music. Whatever, not a big deal. Alright, we got sunflower seeds. Hay is not ready there, as you can see. Got some melons today. This hay is ready. Watch out for the lightning. Okay. I think we get another batch of ancient fruit tomorrow. Which would be nice. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to cut down that mahogany tree the other day, which we should probably just go ahead and do. I mean, it's there for me to be able to cut it down and get hardwood. So, alright, we need a tapper, and we need... what else? I don't know. But let's get a tapper. We'll tap the tree. We'll go ahead and go down to the coop while we're over this way, I guess. They are going to stay inside because it's raining. Hello. We should be able to get a pretty good chunk of mining done today if we don't fiddle faddle and go ahead and just get on up there and do it. You know what I mean? I want to stop at Clint's though. So, all right, you go in there. You go in there. Actually, grab those. And I guess we'll do that. Right? Oh, there's already some in there. Duh. I just put it in there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I don't need to do that. Boom, 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 and boom. Now this, 4 sunflowers is probably more than I need, honestly, y'all. So we'll just leave them. Melons, I feel like you need melons for recipes, so we'll go up to 5 there. Keeping that hops, keeping sunflower seeds, keeping wheat. Is that it? Think so. Boom. Let's do it. All right, so sell, 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 and sell. Now, we'll go drop off the watering can. First, we'll have him bust these geodes, then drop off the watering can, and then head to the mines. Sound like a plan? So I'm watching early coverage of the Masters on Thursday. I love me watching some golf on television. I know some people think that it's just like slow and whatever, but I'm a golfer. So while it is kind of like slow to watch at times, it's also one of those where like I can turn it on, take a nap, feel totally fine with that. Like I don't feel like I really missed much if I just sleep through a few holes. Um, so if I've got the time to just lounge on the couch and watch a golf tournament, you better believe it, I'm gonna do it. So, okay. Come on, Clint. Give me something awesome out of these geodes. That's not awesome. That's not very awesome. I think I already have that one. Yep. Well, that wasn't the best, buddy. I'm not going to lie. Business has been slow? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you upgrade my watering can, please? Boom. It'll be ready in a couple of days. So we should be picking that up on Saturday. And at that point, I'm almost... Man, I forgot to grab a pepper for George. At that point, I'm like almost positive that I won't need... what's it called? I won't need to water any crops. Hopefully, I should be harvest everything for the last time, except maybe the corn. I'll keep watering corn because it's going to grow through to next season. Now, sunflowers will also, I believe, grow in the fall, but I usually only plant them at the start of summer. This time I planted them twice. Usually, now that I think about it, usually I do end up. Hey, little frog! Oh, he jumped in the water. I usually end up planting them twice because you pay for them once, and then most of the time you get enough to replant what you harvested because they drop seeds when you harvest them. Right, we're going to bring this bomb just in case we need it for some reason or can use it, but we'll leave this other stuff up here for now. I'll bring these tools because I don't think we're going to have... Well, you know what? Just leave them. If for some reason I need the space... Oh my gosh, die. See, look how much damage that guy did. Those guys are a nuisance because they're so fast that you can't kill them before they get to you unless you have a really good sword. And the bone sword isn't bad, but they still get to you. So you want to try and encounter them where you kind of have like some stones that are helping to block them, but you can still hit them from around the corner or whatever. It's difficult, but it's doable. And like I said, we've got salmon berries that we still have a ton of them that we can use. See, like here, he's kind of like in a spot where if I go hit this one. Nope. Dang it. There we go. Got him. Oh, I see you there, lava crab. Ooh, he dropped a bomb. See, that's what I'm talking about. He dropped a bomb and a crab. Good job, lava crab. Alrighty. So you got another one over there. Yeah. Aha. Aha. See that? That's what you got to do to them. Got to play a little whack-a-mole kind of Now, these guys don't take a lot of hits, but they can shoot something at you that basically it doesn't do any damage if it hits you, but what it does is it lowers your defense so that if anything else hits you, it does more damage. So you want to take care of those guys and avoid their... See, like here, he can't hurt me at all unless he physically hits me himself. But they usually try to run away from you when you start to attack them. See, that would have been a good place for a bomb right there. I could have saved a lot of swings and blown up all of that gold at once. Oh no, we need a ladder. Come on. I don't want to deal with these bats. There it is. Nice. Ooh, see, look at all that gold right there. Ready for this? Oh, come on with this. Boom. Put the bomb right there. Yeah. That's how you do it. Look at all that gold. And it exposed a ladder. So that's cool. Ooh, we're about to get to level 90. This is awesome. We're going to get a sweet reward when we reach level 90. There will be a treasure room. And I know what the treasure is. Alright, let's go up here and grab these things. Nice, got some magma geodes. Was there anything down there worth going to get? I don't think so. Boom! Alright, here comes Obsidian Edge. Now, see, 30 to 45 damage versus 20 to 30. So we are way better damage-wise. Now, it says -1 speed, but I don't feel like I remember it being slow to swing. Like, watch. I mean, it's not that bad. So, anyway, that's where we're at with that. We got us the Obsidian Edge, and it does a lot more damage. See, like he took 4 hits or whatever. That guy's only going to take 1. So that's a big upgrade for us. That helps a lot. But I'm surprised that it's -1 speed because I never felt like it's slow to swing. Like it doesn't seem as bad as that wooden mallet that we had that I think was +2 speed. So that don't make no sense. Maybe it has to do with if the weapon also has a special effect, or like so the wooden mallet is technically a club, while this is a sword. And maybe like even though it's -1 speed for a sword, it's still faster than a club with +2 speed. Make sense? All right. Let's see if we can get to level 95. Not that we really have to, but it would be a nice checkpoint to reach, I suppose, since we're down here. Now, I could go down that ladder, but I want to get to the end of this level and grab the coal that's in that cart right there. Boom. And there's always a ladder at the end anyway on those floors, so that's why I do that. I don't like how many monsters there are here. See, those guys usually, I feel like, run away from you, but that one was very brave, coming at me. Oh, I thought I had my sword. Oh, come on with this. Dang it. I might need to eat. Which, if I get to that point, is it really worth trying to... You know what? Let's eat a little bit. We're low on energy anyway, so we might as well do this. Get a little bit of our health back so that I feel safe in terms of survival. And then we'll see if we can't still make it to... Dang it. Oh, dang it. Eat a lot, eat a lot, eat a lot. Fast, fast, fast. Holy moly, we are so close to dying. Oh, he's angry. Look at his red eyes. I think that's enough to buy me time to swing. Holy crap, that was close. Alright, let's go this way. Man, that was close. Now, if I would have gotten hit there again and not survived, there you go, we made it. What would have happened is I would have been knocked unconscious, which basically means you lose some items, and you wake up at the doctor's office or whatever. You lose some items, and then you have to pay the Adventurers Guild to recover said items, and you can only pick one of them, I believe. So it is not good to get knocked unconscious. We got 3 diamonds on that trip. So that was it was close, but we survived and came away with a pretty good haul. How much gold did we end up with? 88, 19 coal, and a little bit of iron. So not bad. So we're going to sell a bone sword for 250 bucks. Now, we've got a lot of energy because of all those salmon berries that we had to eat to survive. So why don't we go ahead and chop some trees, I suppose. It's 8:40 though. I probably don't have enough time to go all the way down to the secret woods and cut stumps. There might be some trees up here by the train station that are full grown now. It's been almost a season. Got 1. Come on now. 2. 3. There we go. What's taking that one over there so long? Come here, sap. I see you over there, artifact wormies. What do we got? What do we got? A library book. We've got to be pretty close to having all of the library books found. You know, there are only so many that are lost, and once you find the last one, you don't get library books from artifact spots anymore. Which is good, because then you're going to get something like clay or stone or something more valuable. So, all right, 10:10. We'll go back, put our stuff away, I suppose, and then maybe just go fishing until midnight if we still have some time. So, let's head over to the... I should consider laying out the flooring for my southern section of fields. Why don't I do that? Oh, come on with this. Let's just do that. Now, I don't need the extra amethyst. I don't need the extra diamonds, honestly. They can go. Yeah, that'll work. So, you go in there. And now we go like that. And then we go like that. Alright, so that needs to get put away. Sell, sell, sell. Right. Now, let's melt some more gold bars, I guess. Wait. And then I already saved another thing of mayonnaise, didn't I? Yeah, we got 2 of those, so we can sell all of that stuff. Right? Now, do I already have... I've got some flooring already, so we'll hang on to that for a second and come out here and start putting some of it down. Rats. Pretty sure I don't have enough, but actually we probably do, now that I look at it. So, get this done. And then for fall, we're going to double our crops. And it's going to be awesome. Then we'll start making some serious money, y'all. Alright, let's... do I have anything that I should be running through the recycle machine? We're trying to keep 5 of every kind of piece of trash. I don't... There we go. That's sorted much better. So, skadoosh. I'll probably get me some refined quartz in the morning. Now, these geodes that I'm carrying around, I won't be able to do anything with them tomorrow, but it's not a big deal. Like, I've got plenty of space to just hang on to them for now. But I need to think about what we're going to do tomorrow with our time. So, it's Friday. That means traveling cart day. Ooh, nice. That's a real good payday. We got our money back for the watering can upgrade and then some. That is what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so Friday the 26th, there's nothing on the calendar today. Raining again. And in weather tomorrow, it's going to be beautiful and sunny. Neutral luck today. Not sure if that's relevant, though. What did we do today? I think we're gonna sell that, and that, and we'll save all of that other stuff. We're running low on bait, which ultimately is not a huge problem because, well, let's go and do the mushrooms and stuff, and then make our way back to the shed. But what was I talking about? I can't remember. Was it something to do with... whatever. It doesn't matter. Did I ever get another tapper and put it on the tree down here? I don't think I did. Yeah, I still have 1 tree that needs tapped. Don't let me forget to do that, y'all. And like I said, I think I've said this before. Eventually, we are going to redo the situation with our tree empire. I don't like it the way it is. Why did I get a small egg? Wait. Let's do that. Put those back in there. Wait, did I say hello to them? Yeah. So they aren't as happy if they don't get to go outside, but it's raining, so, like, they don't want to go outside. I can't control that, so they shouldn't get less happy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what we can do. Bait. I wasn't real concerned about bait, because I can just go like this. Boom. And there's 80 more bait. So killing monsters that drop bug meat helps you solve that problem. All right, let's do this. Boom. Seaweed. We now have 40 seaweed. That's probably good on that front. I can drop that into the thing. Batteries. We're gonna keep half and sell half. So that's $2,500 right there. Ancient fruit, goes in there. Boom, boom, boom. Sell. Right? I think so. Everything else, we sell it. And then what do? Traveling cart. Since we'll be down that way, I suppose we'll do a sweep around Cindersap and the Secret Woods and gather some wood and hardwood. Should probably go see Leah. Haven't seen her in a few days. She's probably thinking that we gave her a bouquet to make her our girlfriend, and then we like haven't spoken to her hardly since. But it's because I'm trying to prepare for a better life for both of us. You know? I want her to have nice things. So we need money so that I can, upgrade the house and get married. We need better tools around the farmstead so I can make lots of money. So she doesn't have to worry about selling her artwork as much. And she can just do it because she loves to do it. Know what I'm saying? Alright. Joja. Ooh, a houseplant. I don't really need to spend $22.50 on a houseplant because eventually I'm going to spend, what is it, $200,000 on a catalog that gets me like all kinds of furniture and stuff, decorations for free anytime I want them that I would otherwise have to pay for individually. So you do that one time $200,000 expense, and then you've got, basically a blank check to handle the rest. I'm trying to think of if there's a real good reason that we need to think about upgrading our hoe to steel in the very relatively near future. Probably not. We're not at the point where, like, on the first day of a season, I need a really good hoe. Ooh, a train is passing through. Let's go. Of course, we're as far away on the map as we can possibly get from the train station. That has happened to me before. But usually, I feel like when the train comes through, it's like always around the same time of day, like 11 o'clock or whatever. So that's, that could be why I tend to be in the same place down there at Secret Woods when it happens, is because it's, like in this case, it's a Friday, so I'm going down there to go to the traveling cart, and whatever, doesn't matter. We're going to try and get up there and see if we can catch it coming through town, because if you're lucky, it will have some stuff that it'll drop some stuff that you can just pick up. But when I say, like, if you're lucky, I mean if you're lucky. Because a lot of times it doesn't drop anything. And it's like, dang it, I just ran all the way up here for nothing. Just to watch a train go by. But it's okay. Usually, and honestly, most of the time, the stuff that it drops is not even that valuable. But, like, see, this looks like something that it would be dropping some stuff out of. Come on, man. See, it dropped a couple of pieces of wood that I got there, but that looks like it. Are you kidding me? 2 pieces of wood? Well, and again, that's why I'm saying if you're lucky. So, it just wasn't that valuable. Oh, I should go ahead and point out, there's a rock blocking, it seems impossible to budge, and there's a path going up there. And we won't get to see what that's about for a long time. Don't know what that thing's about either. So, whatever. Let's, It's only 120, but I think we can honestly just kind of make our way back down through town and around to the woods again. Because we just don't have that much else to do today. That's very important that I can think of. I thought about maybe buying a barn But the stable is the next purchase I want to make, plain and simple. And I don't know how much my fall crops are going to cost me, so I'm being a little bit conservative with my cash at the moment because we just expanded our fields, right? And so we're going to have to spend a decent amount of money to start the fall in order to fill it up with crops. So just want to try and be ready for that situation to unfold. Say hello to Leah. Should be home since it's raining. Hello, Evan. Do you ever get lonely on that big farm? Why, yes, I do. Stop by if I ever want to talk to someone. Well, that's exactly why I'm here. I don't have anything for you, though, gift-wise. But I've already gifted you twice this week anyway. So. And apparently you did not like the frozen tier that I risked my life in the mines fighting monsters. Whoa. Anyway. We are doing pretty good in terms of wood collection, I feel like. We've kind of kept up a decent pace of and a balance. This game rewards balance. Plus, for me, it's more fun if you play balanced. Like, I don't go mining 6 days in a row just because there's a bunch of stuff that I want to gather resources for. Like, I'll go mining, then the next day I'll go fishing, the next day I'll go and drop some wood. Then you've got stuff like the festivals that pop up. I almost said funerals. Wow. Festivals that'll pop up. You've got birthdays, stuff like that you can kind of incorporate into your day. You know what I'm saying. Just mix it up a little bit. Variety is the spice of life. So, I'm not exactly doing this the most efficient way, but there's not really a real easy, like, just perfect loop to make. You kind of have to do a figure 8 throughout Cindersap Forest if you're going to get everything that it has to offer from a resources standpoint. So, it's okay. We got lots of time here. What we're going to run out of first is energy. But we can eat some salmon berries. One of the reasons that I want to get cows or get a barn is so that I can get a couple of cows and start making some cheese, which I can then eat as a energy source because it is really good energy. So that is the primary reason that I'm kind of thinking stable then barn. But we'll see. Lots of ways we can go at it. It'll just be nice to be able to carry cheese around instead of salmon berries because the cheese is just more efficient. Even though it takes up the same number of slots, you don't have to eat nearly as much of it to get the job done. As far as refilling energy and health. So we're getting a lot of wood here. But I need to eat. So probably going to need to eat like at least 4. We'll start with that. See how we do. So trees fall, like if I'm standing over here, the tree will fall that way. If I'm standing just to this side of the stump, it will also fall that way. And vice versa. So that's the objective there, is if you want it to fall one direction, you chop it from the other side. Like this will fall to the right. See that? So try and stay efficient by having it fall in the direction that you plan to run next. It'd be cool if it could fall like at sort of a diagonal. So that, like, if I wanted to do it here, it would kind of fall this way, lead me straight up to that next tree or whatevs. You know what I'm saying. Man, that 4 salmon berries is not looking like it's going to be enough because there are a bunch of trees down here. So that's good. We're going to be pushing 1,000 wood collected today. And it really wasn't even my, like, I didn't really plan on going and getting a bunch of wood today. It just kind of happened. Well, I didn't really have a plan after going to the, the woods. And it's a good thing because it's going to take all freaking day. I guess considering the fact that that was pretty much my only plan, I'm not that surprised that we're coming away with a ton of wood because, whatevs. All right. Done down here. We'll let that tree stand. And then we're going to, like I said, kind of do a figure 8. So we'll come back over here. There are a few that I didn't get because we started working our way south. It's already 9:20. We're not even going to get back to the secret woods. But let's see if we can get to 1,000 wood collected. Actually, it doesn't matter. We'll cut wood until about 11 o'clock. And then we'll head home. Running low on energy again. So we'll get these 3 trees here, work our way up, and then back to the right. We don't need to go back into the secret woods. I think there were only like 2 stumps that we didn't get when we were there, and maybe a couple slimes we didn't kill, but I don't care about them. All right, are there any more up here that I need to cut is the question. Nope. So there you go. 910 wood we collected today, and 228 sap, y'all. Like, I really wish there was a better use for sap. But, other than fertilizer, there's just not that much going on that you can use it for that's super valuable. But whatever. Not everything can be super valuable, right? So, boom. 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 Go like that. Like that. And I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else to stick into the recycle machine. All right. That was a pretty darn good, you know what? We're going to go a third day. We're going to do it. No, we're not. And the reason is I'm going to be out for a few days on vacation, and the more episodes that I can get in, the better I will feel about the situation where I won't be able to record for that period of time. So I'm trying to get as far ahead as I can, like days-wise, like for episodes posted, not necessarily days played. So just deal with it. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. So if you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see you next time.